Caves are mysterious places. You won't believe what these explorers found inside, like mysterious remains, terrifying corpses. Their discoveries were so terrifying that they wondered if those things were cursed. But before we begin, please help by clicking like and subscribing to Exploration Channel so you can rewatch past videos and won't miss out on next week's exciting content. So let's officially start. Mysterious statue. Check out this incredible discovery in Peru. Historians had never fully documented this cave system because most of its caves had collapsed years ago. So when these historians went there, all they expected were fragmented passages. However, they found a secret chamber containing this statue. It looks like a person kneeling with their hands raised in a posture of worship. The strangest thing is that although most of the caves had collapsed, only this chamber with the statue remained perfectly intact. This discovery gave new meaning to this forgotten cave system, and even made historians view it from a new perspective. Cave's mysterious creature, explorers Al Walker and Emily Chu planned to enter an abandoned California mine. The mine began extraction in the late 19th century but was forced to close for some reason. People had stayed away from it since then, but the two explorers decided to investigate. Right at the entrance, they found something terrifying. A tall, pale, glowing-eyed creature seemed to be standing in the darkness. Although it only appeared for a moment, it looked like an emaciated skinwalker. They believed that perhaps this creature was the reason the mine closed. Frightened, they abandoned their exploration and turned back. Creature not meant to be seen. This video comes from the YouTube channel Conadu Adventure. One night, the channel owner and his friends were out late in a desolate area. They stumbled upon an old storm drain and thought it would be fun to explore it, but they were wrong. They noticed something climbing on the guardrail. It was a terrifying and pale figure, unlike any animal. They seemed to know they had seen a creature not meant to be seen. It scared them out of their wits. They ran away without daring to look closely again. What do you think they encountered that night? Strange dolls. This YouTube channel owner entered an abandoned mine in the American Southwest last year. In fact, back in the 1960s, it was considered a potential radioactive fallout shelter. He held a map and began documenting the mine's conditions, but he wasn't prepared for his discovery. He unexpectedly found these dolls and toys on the ground. He tried to come up with different explanations. Perhaps they were part of a forgotten ritual. But that didn't make sense either, because the dolls didn't look that old. Since he had no answers, he left the place and continued exploring. Guess they were playing Pale, Tall Figure. The YouTube channel Popa Jake is known for making adventure videos, but this might be one of his scariest videos ever. On January 4th, 2017, he and his team entered a haunted location. Inside, they suddenly saw what appeared to be a pale, tall figure in the distance. They had no doubt it was a crawler. They were already terrified, but their fear intensified when the crawler actually got closer to them. They immediately fled in terror. What was supposed to be a fun cave exploration turned into one of their most unforgettable adventures when they never expected to find something so terrifying. The catacombs beneath Paris lies a terrifying ancient labyrinth of tunnels called the Catacombs. It is said that in the early 1990s, an explorer known as the Cataphile found a camera in these tunnels. A black and white video showed a man wandering alone. As time went on, his breathing became heavier. He started running faster, as if he was scared by something. It was unclear if he was fleeing from something unseen or if he was panicking from being lost. Filmmaker Francis Freeland wanted to unravel the mystery of this video, so he and others also entered the catacombs. He tried to retrace the steps and passages from the video, but couldn't find any trace of the person. Mysterious Caves British explorer Wesley Winter traveled to Qingdao, China to explore the abandoned mythological caves. Inside, he found these unsettling statues. These statues were placed in the 1990s when the cave was a popular man-made tourist attraction. They depict mythological figures from Chinese folklore. However, the place was abandoned because tourists felt a very uneasy atmosphere, so they stopped coming. Wesley also explained in the video that these caves are connected to an old network of military and civilian defense tunnels built in the 1980s. Today, these tunnels are abandoned, but those mythological statues still remain. Cave ghost and explorer named Zan entered a cave in an area with an ancient folklore legend about jinn. His mission was to document the supernatural phenomena linked to the region's history and legends. Deep down, he thought he encountered a person possessed by a jinn, a ghost-like entity wrapped in a black cloak, very mysterious and frightening. Zan explained to his team that this type of supernatural being existed long before humans and is now multiplying in such caves. He and his team documented everything and then left because they were there for research, not for exorcism. Giant skeleton. In late July of last year, archaeologists went to a cave in the Moroccan desert. While they were digging up ancient artifacts, they discovered this skeleton, about 5 meters tall. It looked human but was unusually huge. This shocking discovery raised many questions about ancient giants. They realized this could give them answers about whether giants lived before us or if humans are truly their descendants. Therefore, they took these massive remains to the laboratory for further study, but did not reveal other details. At least, the Exploration Channel hasn't found any public statements about the follow-up. Crystal Caves. This video was uploaded to Mike's channel in 2021. He and his YouTube partner AVZBK explored this cave there. The cave in the Ukrainian countryside has many high-ceilinged chambers filled with sparkling crystals. They went to see them on Christmas Day, but they didn't know there was even more inside. They found these stunning and truly chilling statues. The sight was very unexpected and eerie, a giant statue of a little person. As they went deeper, their guide told them they were the first visitors to see this hidden side. This discovery was memorable. Have you been the first person to do something? Share your experience with us below. Strange carvings. Check out these terrifying carvings inside the cave. A YouTube explorer from the Jesse's Journeys channel traveled to North Wales to explore them. These carvings look like the work of ancient gods, but that's not the case. They were carved in the 1920s when the land belonged to the Mostyn family, a wealthy Catholic family. After a series of unfortunate events, they sold the manor to a group of Benedictine nuns. The nuns used it as a convent until they left in 1988. Some of the manor was renovated, but these caves were abandoned. This was an amazing discovery, and even though they felt a heavy and uneasy atmosphere during the exploration, it was definitely one of their most interesting trips. Angel statue. Let's look at this mysterious statue. Some miners near Neris, Russia, were conducting underground excavation in an area known for its abundance of diamonds. They were there to extract minerals, but they found something completely unexpected. An ancient statue. It looked like an angel with huge wings carved on its back. The place where they were working is very old, only containing fossils and minerals, which means the statue must also be very ancient. Despite its age, the material is very smooth, even flawless, so it has remained in perfect condition. Could this discovery be more valuable than the diamonds themselves? So that concludes this episode's content. Which discovery surprised you the most this time? Or do you know of other similar discoveries? Please share with us below. Also, check out the other cool, exciting content appearing on your screen now. We'll see you next time.